Hey everybody, Jose the Movie Guy here. Today we're going to be reviewing one of the greatest movies known to mankind, Disney's Mulan. Alright, so let me go ahead and just jump right in about what this movie's about. So this movie starts out with the Huns invading China. So China has a military draft. One man from every family needs to join the cause for the war. And this movie follows Mulan and her family. Her father is the only man in the family. He's going to have to join the war. But he's old and crippled, so he's probably going to die. So he's okay with this, though. He wants to just bring honor to his family. Mulan is pissed. She doesn't want him to go to war. She doesn't want her dad to die. And she's very conflicted. So she doesn't want to become a concubine. She doesn't really fit into what society wants her to be. So she's going to go ahead and steal her father's armor, pose as a man, and join the cause for the war. So it's pretty crazy premise. If Mulan gets found out, she's gonna get killed. Her father knows this. She knows this. That's why he doesn't go after her. But yeah, this movie's pretty funny. Obviously it's a kids movie. Eddie Murphy plays Mushu, so he cracks me up every time he's on screen. But yeah, the movie's also serious. There's some death scenes and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and analyze the movie. Talk about why I think it's so great. And talk a little bit about the themes and just what makes the movie so great. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so what's so great about Mulan? Well, let's first start off with acknowledging the fact that it has one of the best training montages that I've ever seen. A lot of movies have these training montages. For example, The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield has this one training montage where he's learning how to use his powers, and they use him riding a skateboard as a training montage scene, to learn how to jump and stuff. And it's completely stupid. It's an example of a stupid training montage. Mulan has one of the greatest ones. So she's training to be a soldier, and she's getting her ass kicked by all these dudes. She can't keep up with it. She can't keep up with this soldier training. She's getting her butt kicked. And they tell her, you know what? Get out of here. We don't want you to be a soldier here. You're really not good enough. So she decides to complete this soldier challenge as she's leaving. She has to get this arrow on top of this pole while having these giant weights on her hand. And it's awesome because she uses her wit to tie the weights around, and she, in her strength and her discipline, to go up there and complete the challenge. And after that, she really becomes an elite soldier. She starts training at top level tier, and she's just a beast. So it has one of the best training montages because this song "Make a Man Out of You" is playing at the same time. So yeah, also acknowledging that this movie has a great soundtrack. But yeah, that's just one part of the movie that's really great. There's many, many more. Yeah, so just picking up off the fact that I think Mulan is such a beast, there's this one scene that just clarifies it. And that's this major epic battle in the movie where Mulan's army, the Chinese army, is stuck inside this mountain pass, and the Huns are just storming down. They got one mortar left. So they decide, let's try and kill Shan Yu. Let's kill the leader of the Huns. That'll do it. Mulan's like, you know what? Let me just fix this problem for you guys. She pushes the dude from using the mortar. She runs up by herself, shoots the mortar at a mountain, causes an avalanche, and kills pretty much all the Hun soldiers, hundreds and hundreds of Hun soldiers. And it's insane, So she basically won the battle by herself. And she's a beast because of that. It's obviously not okay and not good to kill a bunch of people, but in the context of war, she is a complete elite, top-notch soldier. So yeah, I have another question for all you people watching. Which Disney female animated lead would win in a 1v1 fight? For me, it's gonna have to be Mulan. I think without a doubt she would roundhouse kick the competition, if not use her sword or her horse to trample people, even use the mortar to blow them up. I think the only person that would stand in her way and give her a good fight would be Elsa from Frozen, because obviously she has freezing powers and those powers are OP. But why don't you guys let me know in the comments below which Disney animated lead female would win in a 1v1 battle. That's my question to you guys. Okay, guys, let's talk about the themes of Mulan. What questions are raised? Basically, the themes that I found in this movie had to do with gender stereotyping and identity. So, in society, we have stereotypes that are given to us, based on our age, gender, color of our skin. And that really gets amplified depending on what time frame you're in, right? So in the context of Mulan, I actually want to show you guys what's actually expected of women, and that comes from the song Honor to Us All. So let me show you that clip really quickly.
Men want girls with good taste, calm,
obedient,
who work fast-paced,
with good breeding,
and a tiny waist. You'll bring honor to us all.
Okay, so with that, we see the theme of identity kind of get brought up in this movie. Mulan is constantly questioning herself. She's always looking at herself through reflection of water, through the reflection of a shield, and that's especially notable, especially with the song Reflection in the movie. And really, she's asking herself, who am I really? Do I meet the stereotypes of a typical woman in this society? And she looks at herself and she realizes, no, this is not what I'm going to be. I don't want to be calm. I don't want to be obedient. I don't want to have a tiny waist. I'm going to kick your ass and murder a bunch of Huns. And that's really what she does. And that's really why I think the theme is executed so well, because it kind of flips the gender stereotype on its head. And by the end of the movie, you're like, wow, this, Mulan is so awesome. And she can kick just as much ass as a guy does. And that's really why I love Mulan so much. I kind of have a bias because I've seen the movie with my niece so many times, and it's why I think it's a masterpiece. So yeah, Mulan's one of my heroes up there with Martin Luther King and Spider-Man, and yeah, I really encourage everybody to watch this movie because it's really great. So yeah, all together, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say the verdict for Mulan is a 10 out of 10. For me, it's a masterpiece. I think a combination of the great soundtrack with the very strong characters to the themes that I think are executed really well. Obviously, that's just my opinion. I've seen the movie so many times, like I said. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite Disney movies and one of my favorite movies in general. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of Mulan, why you didn't like it. And yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish this video off with Mushu, hitting that track right now. We're going to hit that track. So yeah, guys, Etta Clapton. Yeah.
Your guardian again.
Take it, Cookie! She gets it from my side of the family.